What's the deal, y'all? It's Brentonsoreal. I'm just saying, keep it real with you, man. What's the deal? I ain't really talked to you guys in a little, and really, in some weeks. I miss you guys. Hope everybody's doing well. I want to go over some things with you guys. I want to discuss a few things that can improve your lifestyle, your way of living to be better off. We're gonna go over the 10 things that you could be doing around this time, around this pandemic, that will increase your level of livelihood and enjoyment for life. It's the simple things that count now. It's the simple things. I wrote in my journal the other day, what's the meaning of purpose? Now purpose is purpose in itself. Without the rain there would be no fertility. Without the sun there would be no shine. So it's the same thing with how we carry ourselves and the things that we do on a small scale. Everybody want to jump to conclusion and feel like we got to have it all figured out. And at the end of the day, I don't think anybody gonna really have it figured out. 1 second, y'all. Trying to test my lighting. My lighting a little off. I had to open up my blinds because it was a little tainted in here. Now, like I was saying, we're gonna go over the 10 things that you could be doing around this time for just the enjoyment of life, because I feel like we all have life. There's all purpose. There's all reason for us to all be here. And at the end of the day, we should all treat it like there's value. There's a lot of value when you eat some food. There's value in it, especially when you get positive feedback. When you just eating just to eat like a bunch of junk food, and you wondering why you feeling some type of way, and then you want to just talk about this, that's out. So we're gonna get right to it. The number one thing that we can be doing, the number one thing that we can be doing is educate yourself. Educate yourself on the things that matter to you. Read a book. Go to the library. People talking about, oh, things is closed. There's so much information. It's overload of information, and it can be overwhelming at the end of the day of how much information is out there. Really, you got to see what resonates with you. Stop doing what everybody else is doing, because it's going to conflict with you and really what your interest is. Know your values. Know what you're about. Educate yourself. I'm talking about really find what brings value to you. Know your values off the top. Know what really matters to you. Embody that, engage with that, and make it your reality to really let it be your driving force. Second thing we need to be worried about is self-care. For example, I'm a physically active type of person. I do better, I feel better, I act more alive when I get at it, when I get active, when I'm able to do some type of physical activity, whether I'm doing yoga, whether I'm skateboarding, whether I'm doing push-ups and doing anything physical that conditions my body for the just preparation. I don't know what I'm doing it for, because at the end of the day, I remember I heard Kevin Hart talk about that, why train so hard, why work out? And this is just an aspect of of self-care, because self-care can be anything. Self-care, take you a shower, you feel a little bit better when you get a little cleanliness, or however you say it. Cleanliness is next to holiness. So at the end of the day, you need that holy feel. You really want to feel like sunshine at the end of the day, and that's what self-care is about. Wash your face. I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm just saying, trying to make an example of self-care. The third thing you can be doing right now. Learn a new skill. Whether that's language, whether that's a trade, get you a trade. You know what you need? You need a trade. Because I feel like everything's about growth. Everything's about evolution. As a universal entity, or however you want to put it, how we all live here on this universe, right? It has expanded, it has evolved. We was once living in caves at one point. So you got to think about it like this. We have evolved. We don't have dinosaurs no more, but we still got lizards. They sister cousins to them. At the end of the day, I feel like we in relation to them too. So it's about learning. It's about growing. It's about improving. You want to get to the point where you never are too good to learn. You can't ever be too naive or big-headed, or just feel like you don't have enough space to learn. There's always space to improve. So never stop improving. Learn a new skill. And we going back to what resonates with you. Figure out what resonates with you. Because if you just learning stuff just to learn it, it doesn't give you no type of, ooh. When you eat, when you like bite into something, you like, that tastes good. If you don't get that feel from whatever you're doing on a daily basis, you need to change your program. Learn a new skill. I'm trying to learn Spanish. Now I got this Spanish dictionary. I'm in a slow process. You gotta understand. You gotta really make time. We're gonna talk about that in another video. So think about it like this. If you work hard, you have the ability to take it easy. The more you learn, the more you know. And you, like I said, you can't ever know too much. Just keep improving, and really, that's really what it's about at the end of the day. And the fourth thing you can be doing, everybody work, right? Everybody work. And what matters to us as a society, as humanity, is cash flow, right? Making a living. My whole point here is like, develop a financial plan. Like, grow your savings. What am I saving for? Stop spending your money on shoes and things that you just don't need. Because if you get money that especially if you exchange your time for money, and you really don't like what you're doing for the time that you are exchanging for some money, you will mess up your income, your earnings, because you really don't value the time that you spent to make that money. So it's so easy to just take advantage of the money by just spending and spending and spending, and then wondering where your money went. It happens to the best of us. Now me, I was real, loose with money. I was always like, if I get it, I got it. But it's coming to a point where, we're getting a little bit older. We got to think smarter. We got to think a little bit more wise, and like, we got to have a futuristic type mindset, you know what I mean? Develop your vision. Know where you want to be in the next couple years. Write you a plan. Sit down. But really, it starts with just developing like your financial game, because that's what it's about. I know money and everything, and people talk about it, but like Drake said, I'm way happy when I can get high when I want, and when I can, whatever else he said in the song. Money and everything is my whole point, but you need it to do just about everything in this world. So I would say, educate yourself on the financial world, and like I said, don't do what everybody else is doing. Do what works for you, but educate yourself. Learn, figure out what everybody's doing, and see where you can play your part. That's really what I'm trying to get at. We're gonna move on to the fifth thing that we can be doing to improve and to get better during this COVID time, because it's very valuable, and we doing it right now. Start a YouTube channel. Starting a YouTube channel is like having your own platform, having your own business. You can brand it however you want. I'm just tripping off the light, my bad. But back to what I was saying. The fifth thing that we could be doing right now to improve and get better around this time of COVID, and stop all this panic and worrying. Sit down, start a YouTube channel. Having a YouTube channel just allows you to have your own voice, have your own message. You could talk about just anything on your YouTube channel, but make sure it's of good virtue. At the end of the day, you can rain hell on here too. You can have a lot of hate, you can have a lot of strife, but in the day, it's your opinion, it's your voice that really makes a difference. Everybody's voice makes a difference, but not everybody want to speak up. Not everybody want to be able to express themselves, and that's what it's about. Starting YouTube, like I said, is like starting a business. Having a business is like providing a service. It's what you bring of value. Like having a YouTube, you bring value to people, especially when people can relate to you. Now there's a lot that people can relate to. Hey, we all breathe, right? That's a relation. That's the number one thing that we can all relate to. So we must have a lot more in common at the end of the day. Get acquainted, learn how you can brand yourself, because I feel like in this day and age, it's not, yeah, the product is good, but your person, your personality, your character is really what's gonna get the better half of you know, how you execute and how you deliver. Start a YouTube channel and see where it takes you. And you never know, man. Just have fun with it, cause that's all we trying to do over here. We ain't trying to like, oh yeah, well, I ain't what. We not trying to do all of that. We just trying to stay focused. So look, you have your own voice, and that's the best thing about it. Number six thing you could be doing on this on around this time for the COVID is meet new people, build connections, network. We're in this day and age where you can get online and talk to somebody all the way in Tokyo. I'm thinking about going to Japan pretty soon. Thinking about going to Japan. Now let me get online and meet somebody that's from Japan that can tell me, or obviously I'm gonna do my research before I go, where to go and whatnot. Because I was talking to somebody already. He's talking about that they honor their work. They don't dig on tips how they do in America and blah blah blah. And I was like, oh, that's good. That's good info. You never know. I might have needed that info for some reason, or else he would have never told me that. So at the end of the day, meet new people. That's what it's about. It's about getting information that you didn't have, and really it's about connecting with like-minded people. And I feel like that's what it's about. Think about it. If you have friends for you grew up having these friends, so you feel like if you meet other friends and your friends don't like them, then it's like there's a disconnect. Man, forget all of that. We ain't got time for all of that. If you meet somebody that resonates with you and your overall being, connect with them on your own time if that's the case. If you can't bring them around the friends that you already have that are like, stuck in their ways and, they just don't like bringing new people around, talking about no new friends, forget all of that. I'm not talking about even like making new friends. I'm talking about making new connections. Friends is cool. Friends is the word is it's overrated. At the end of the day, it's about connection. It's about, because right now with you guys, I don't think of you guys as friends. I think of you guys of like family in a way, because I'm able to express myself and you guys get me. And at the end of the day, I keep coming back and you guys keep coming back. So there's a connection. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I feel like that's what it's about. It's about connection. And I feel like as human beings, we long for connection. So the more people that you meet, the more connections you make. It's like Wi-Fi. We're gonna have a crazy Wi-Fi signal eventually. And if you keep getting around people and you trying to borrow their hotspot and stuff like that, it's gonna burn out. So make your own connections. Alright, so we on to number 7. Go outside. Take a second. I'm opening my window. You hear that bird chirping in the background? Do it again. That's what it's about. You go outside. Now you could turn on the TV and put you on some bird sounds and do the whole fire roasting thing too. But go outside, feel nature. It's about healing yourself. It's about reconnecting to your essence, because I feel like with all being inside, you lose touch of that. You lose touch of the important things in life, which is simply being in nature. Nature, you hear it a lot. Get in nature, and when you're not in it, it sounds a little cheesy, but once you get outside and just take a walk. You hear that bird? Take a walk. Maybe you'll get what I'm saying at the end of the day. But for the people that do get it already, much love to you guys, because you guys have been doing your thing. But take a walk. The number 9 thing you could be doing, because we wrapping up right now. We on number 9 of the 9 things you could be, of the 10 things you could be doing during COVID. Man, I was stumbling upon my words and I kind of lacked the number count. So number 8 was supposed to be build a diet plan, health plan. Kind of talked about in the beginning, but I'm not gonna ramble. I just kind of want to make the point, because I know I skipped a number. I went from 7 to 9. Let's get back to the video. We're on to number 9. Spend time with people you love. It's Christmas. It's Christmas coming up. I don't celebrate Christmas. That's not the point. Spending time with people. The holidays are the holidays. I get it. Not everybody celebrate the holidays. I feel like what it's about is what the holidays have to offer, which is reconnecting with your loved ones and people that you probably haven't seen in a long time. But at the end of the day, you want to make it a habit to kind of spend time with people that bring you value, that make you like make you want to they make you laugh and cry and all that good emotional content, you know, because I feel like that's what it's about. That's what brings currency to currency, and that's for another video. Spend time with people you love, whether it's your friends, whether it's your dog, whether it's yourself. At the end of the day, spend time with people you love. And that brings us to the number 10 thing that you could be doing. Number 10, we on to number 10, man. Meditate. You want to meditate often. Now I said spend time with people you love, right? And I mentioned yourself. Because yourself, when you're able to sit with yourself and be okay with you, man, you good with everybody. That's how I feel. And I feel like that's what it's about. I know it don't always feel like that, but your feelings sometimes they got a way of tricking you into just thinking and feeling some type of way. Feelings are funny. That's why we go back to what was that? That was number 2 with self-care. Physical activity. You feel different when you do things physically, you know. So when you meditate, you can also feel a little vibrational, a little bit more. There's an aesthetic. You get an aesthetic. You get a certain type of feel, and I feel like that's what it's about. When you meditate and you stay still, meditation don't just mean you closing your eyes and doing the doing all of that. Now that's good. That's good. I commend you. I'll be over there right now. I'll be there right now. But at the end of the day, it's more than just sitting down and closing your eyes and wondering why you thinking so much. It's more so just that's what it's about. That's what meditation is about. I was trying to hear for the bird. The bird stopped chirping. I think he was trying to really anyways. Meditation doesn't just mean you sitting down. Meditation can just mean solitude. It's just spending time with yourself. It can be you reading. It can be you just spending time with you and learning yourself before you go out in the world and wondering why the world is so evil and so bad. You gotta sit with yourself so you can see things from a different angle. You want to be able to. Meditation will allow you to see things from a bird's eye view and really not get caught up with all the tornado commotion. Now the light is messing up me all over again now, and that's why we about to wrap up pretty soon. So look, y'all, those are 10 things you could be doing during COVID to improve your life, your skills, your everything. Stay focused, because I feel like that's what it's about. We're closing out this year. I know it's been rough for some people, and I get it. It's been rough for us all. But if we keep talking about how rough it is, that's all you're gonna know. Let's try to focus on the bright side of things. Even though the sun's not always out, you want to figure out ways that you can still shine. You know what I mean? So that's what it's really about. I ain't gonna preach to you, because I don't got no bucket. I don't got nothing to preach. It's just more so the message. Did you get the message? Because most of the time, people are so concerned with the messenger and not the message. I think that's a wrap, man. It's Brentonsoreal. I'm saying keep it real with you. I hope everybody stays focused. And staying focused doesn't just mean be me. It doesn't just mean me and you like having the cyclops and trying to figure out everything. And just stay focused on. If you set something to do for the day, like stay focused, like. Because a lot of things are going to try to get in the way. You might end up in traffic. That might ruin your mood. I want you to bring it back and stay focused. The traffic is the traffic in itself. Let the traffic be the traffic. You got to realize you are part of the traffic. So if you complain about the traffic, you complaining about you being in the traffic. I'm going to end it right there, y'all. It's Brentonsoreal, though. I'm just saying keep it real with you. Hope you guys... Let's stay focused, man. If you haven't yet, make sure you like the video, make sure you share the video, make sure you subscribe and get with the program, man. We trying to stay focused, because I feel like that's what it's about. I'm gonna see you guys soon. Stay healthy. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.